As a lawyer working in cybersecurity, over the years, I've seen a number of different standards of performance stated for legal and compliance purposes for cybersecurity. I've come to have an attraction to the standard of professional teamwork. Now, professional teamwork makes sense for large organizations who have large cybersecurity teams. Professional teamwork as a standard of performance doesn't make so much sense for a smaller organization that does not have a large team. And so, for larger organizations, I believe that an accurate description of what they do for cybersecurity is not necessarily that they provide reasonable security, or not necessarily that they follow best industry practices. Instead, what they have is a professional team, and this professional team is like a team of doctors and nurses at a hospital in a COVID surge. It's a constant battle because there's always something new. There are always new kinds of changes and unexpected dynamics in an organization that's trying to defend itself. So an example of an unexpected dynamic is work from home. March 2020, many organizations around the world suddenly sent their employees home to work remotely from home. How does the cybersecurity team react to this? Well, to me, it feels a lot like a bunch of doctors and nurses at a hospital during a COVID surge. And that means, wow, they don't necessarily always do the best thing. They don't necessarily always follow the best practices. They're dealing with an unexpected, very difficult problem, and they give their best. They use their best judgment with limited resources. They do their best with labor shortages. So we in cybersecurity wrestle with shortages of labor. But in a larger team, even though we don't have all of the employees we need, we do have some employees, we do have a team, and we're doing the best that we can, making the best kinds of decisions under difficult circumstances. And therefore, organizations might define their standard of performance as professional teamwork in a contract, in a policy, maybe in answer to a questionnaire from some kind of a trading partner or a regulator. And so professional teamwork puts a lot more emphasis on the moment-to-moment decision-making of the team rather than on paperwork where particular policy requirements are documented and followed precisely as they are written in the paperwork. So a question arises, what are the earmarks of professional teamwork in cybersecurity? And I'll start going down a list of things that I would be looking for to be able to establish that an organization does have professional teamwork for cybersecurity. It starts off with leadership. Does the organization have a good leader who has the experience and the credentials to be able to lead a team and be able to make the smart kinds of decisions in a really difficult type of environment? Does the leadership have the mandate from executives to do what is necessary to protect the organization in a very fluid type of world where threats emerge really quickly and vulnerabilities like Log4j emerge really quickly? Other earmarks of professionalism include the training of the team members. Do they get regular updates in their training? Do they have experience? Do they have supervision across the team so that you have managers observing what particular analysts are doing and help to provide leadership and guidance for those analysts? Another earmark of professionalism is the support from executive leadership, from the executive management. If the executives are communicating to the cybersecurity team, we're going to give you what you need. We're going to give you the resources that you need. We're going to give you the respect that you need, so that when you're telling us to do something, we do it. We don't nitpick with you on whether it's actually written into a cybersecurity policy. We listen to you and we listen to your day-to-day advice on cybersecurity. Executives can set a good tone for cybersecurity professionalism within an organization. And thus, when I'm looking for whether an organization has professional teamwork, I'm looking for that kind of tone, that soft statement of support for the work of the cyber defenders. I teach a 5-day course at the SANS Institute. The name of that course is Legal 523, The Law of Data Security and Investigations. You can learn more about that at sans.org. You can also learn more about me and my practice of law at benjaminwright.us. Here in this video, I've given some ideas that can help to address legal compliance or legal risk. Obviously, through this video, I'm not your lawyer, and if you need legal advice, you need to go hire a lawyer to give you specific legal advice. This video is only for public education.